What's up, everybody? It's Monday again. Can you believe it? I'm just doing a little bit of art here in Blender. And I figured, why not stream it? So here I am. It's been a minute since I've spent so much time in Blender doing anything but grease pencil for a while. I already said a while. Sorry, it's been a few days since I've been on Twitch too. But I've been really sinking a lot of time into this low poly model. And I finally found like a workflow that's really working for me. I like it quite a lot. How's everybody doing? Hi. Yeah, oh yeah. I might have some company here in a moment. I forgot to set up the Discord call. Let me see. Oh yeah, there she is. I see your little thing moving, but I can't.
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Cool. Hi.
Chat, how's the
Oh, can you share
volume?
your screen?
Huh? Oh, share my screen? Yeah. Let me just put a little note here in the chat so people know if they pop in that I'm on stream. Okay, here we go. Mopping up cat litter and puke. No, I hate to hear that. Sorry your Monday's going in that direction. Our cat Jasper likes to throw up for attention sometimes. So I've been there.
Attention.
Yeah. I mean, he'll do the thing where he's like
Oh, yeah.
but then usually nothing comes out. Sometimes something does. Anyway. So what I'm doing right now is, here we go. Let me get Blender where I can see it. Yeah, okay. I'm working on this low poly model. I've actually never, I've like, I shouldn't say never made a low poly model before, but this is the first time I'm really fleshing it out. This is like a whole ass guy. Cat gets massive fur balls because she cleans herself and her sister. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, if Jasper starts hacking up hairballs, I that's my cue. I'm like, ah shit, I've got to brush the crap out of him because he doesn't have very fluffy fur, but he has like a very thick coat. Requires a lot of maintenance. Anyway, so I got this whole guy here. And right now what I'm doing, I'm in the process of getting the UV and textures all taken care of. And pretty much like he's got flat colors and a few patterns and stuff everywhere. There's no naked planes, but as you can see, he's very plain. I've got a few details that I've put on the arms so far. Funny little jacket straps, but I'm trying to add some more details. And you can see my little, if I hide my references here, I've got the UV map. Where are they? Here they are. I've got my UV map, and I've also got, I'm probably going to be switching back and forth between Blender and Clip Studio, where I'm working on the actual, like, editing the textures. This is a work in progress of the face plates. And Jay, I know you can't see it right now. I might be able to. Oh yeah, now you can see it. This is for. I'm gonna be adding some additional expressions for him here, because the goal is to turn this low poly model, rig it, animate it, throw it in, I don't know, Unity? I gotta figure out the best way to do this, but cool. I want to be able to use it as a VTuber, because I've done live 2D, I've done PNG tubing, I've done this weird hybrid GIF tuber thing that I've got going on right now, but I've never dabbled in using a 3D avatar before, and I've seen other streamers, and I've seen even like some of my friends have had these really impressive setups where I'm just like, I gotta figure out how to do it. I feel like a man possessed right now.
You have to. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I'd really love to. It's been a fun exercise. I really like working in 3D. I don't like sculpting, but building a model like this from boxes, I think it's just called box modeling, is like a completely different ball game. I really like it. So it's been slow because I'm learning as I go, but so far so good. So right now, what I'm focused on is, as you can see, the top of the head, the like grown in bangs or whatever, it's fucked up. It's all fucked up here. It's really fucked up. So instead of this like weird spiky looking thing that I've got, I think what I'm gonna do, this might not mean anything to anybody here, but what my plan is to make like a starburst pattern basically, and then project it from the top of the head rather than this like spiky thing projected from the front. And I'm hoping that'll yield a better result. But right this second, I realized I had a little oopsie with the model itself, so I'm gonna actually switch from UV editing to, I want to add the little earrings. I gotta add his gay little earrings, so let's go to object mode. And you know what? I'll just add a new cube, so you get to watch a little bit of the modeling process for fun. Okay, we'll switch into edit mode, scale it down, move it up. Pleasure to see you this afternoon, Dax. Hope you're well. Thank you, Harmonic. I appreciate that. Yeah, I figured I'd surprise everybody with an early stream. I hope you're doing well too. I'm chilling. I'm having a good morning. I guess it's afternoon now. Hello? Turn the mic up? I don't understand. That's so funny. Turning 19 this Thursday. Yo! Happy early birthday. What are you gonna do? Any awesome plans? 19, that's a crazy age, because that's when, like, you know, one before that, 18, that's a really big milestone, right? Waffle House, hell yeah. And then after that, it's like, there's just a few birthdays in between, like, that and 21 that just kind of feel like, okay, come on, let's go. But then after that, there's like not a lot. I don't know. Each year is good though.
My fucking fox turned invisible for some reason.
Yeah, Jay disappeared and is now here speaking through the devil.
Yeah. Oh my god, could you have it? Is there some way to make it where, like, when it picks up somebody else's voice, it, like, it changes your fucking sprite so you're, like, possessed?
Oh,
Your glowing demon eye.
I don't think that I could do that with like voice recognition, but I could
like a
I could press a button and change the face. Yeah, that's possible. I only have one expression right now, but I kind of lost the steam to add more stuff to this 2D avatar, because I'm like, I just really want to get... I had it in my head where I was going to make another live 2D avatar, like I did with Snail Puppy, and I did one of another OC a long time ago when I was first learning live 2D, but it, like, here, let me get this aligned. I don't know, then I started doing the illustration for the live 2D avatar, like a really nice one, and I got to the point where I had a sketch and I was just like, I'd rather make a 3D model. So then I pivoted to doing a reference sheet. And the reference sheet, I want to put the art back up because it's more fun to look at than the Blender tools. Where is it? These. Which I did in like the low poly style, so that way I could have a pretty close guide to follow while modeling. I actually had these like in Blender on the side. Like in the like making like a, here, I'll just show you. I don't really know how to describe it. Like this, kind of like surrounding him, so that way while I was modeling it, you can see it deviates a little bit from the reference, but that's mostly because as I was doing it, it just either looked better or made more sense to just do it the way that I have it now. And I'm pretty pleased with it. Coming to work in like an hour. Oh, hell yeah, yeah. I picked some real upbeat music this time, so I hope you get pumped up for your shift, Harmonic. I hope it's a good one. No Snuppy Talk. Yeah, okay, so the reason why I had to disable Snuppy Talk, and it should only be for this stream, the app I use for that redeem is currently like, okay, if you're gonna be mad at anybody, be mad at Twitch, because Twitch has disabled the API that bot uses, and it's only a temporary thing, but I think it's a move on their part to get developers to switch to their new API, which the developer of BikuBot has not yet done, but is planning on it. I checked their Discord server, and they're working on it. So for the next couple of hours, it's just unavailable, sadly. Yeah, no Snuppy Talk. I'm so sorry. Here, I'll read your message instead. I, some Snuppy the dog, I will be the grass type starter in the next Pokemon games. Hey, that would be awesome, honestly. Snuppy is one of my most Pokemon Fakemon looking ass dudes I've ever designed, so that would be quite fitting. Grass type though? I don't know. More like bug fairy, but there's already bug fairies. Maybe grass fairy. I don't know. What type do you think Snail Puppy would be? What color would a shiny Snail Puppy be? Ooh. Yeah, each birthday after 21 has just been kind of like, okay, I'm getting older, but like, it's been cool. I don't know. 30 was cool, honestly. Turning 30 was like, I didn't feel any different, you know? I still don't, but it's like, I feel wise, I feel leveled up, I don't know. Have any tea today? Yes, actually, not in a minute though. Actually, I could use another cup if I'm being honest. I've been awake since like 9 or 10 p.m. yesterday. So, the type of tea I had was... Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. I had my usual English breakfast tea mixed with some herbal, like ginger turmeric peach tea, and I had it without sugar or cream today because we both kind of had some upset tummies, and I was hoping that the ginger and turmeric would help with that a little bit. And we had pancakes for breakfast, so I didn't really need the extra sweetness. Good stuff. Blender seems so complicated to learn. It's like, I won't lie, it is a little overwhelming at first. My recommendation, if you want to learn Blender, is just pick something very, very specific that you want to do with it. So if you want to make a VR chat avatar, like find a beginner-friendly tutorial on how to make like a really simple looking character in the style that you would want to make your avatar in, and just follow that. Even if it's not like super beginner friendly, like if the tutorial has like screencast keys, you can always just like pause and take it slow as you go, you know. Like my first tutorial I ever did for Blender was making like a spider animation, like modeling the spider, modeling the web, and then making it drop down, and it said like Happy Halloween or some shit. It was pretty, very simple. It pretty much looked exactly like the example given as a reference, and the purpose of that was like not to have the end product is like something to show off. I don't think I've shown anybody but Jay. Like I did this like 6 or 7 years ago at this point. Let's see, what am I gonna do with this cube? But the goal is just to learn the program, like learning the keybinds, learning the different tools and stuff, like the basics of modeling. Because I've done plenty of sculpting with like Sculpey, paper clay, making like props and stuff like that. But 3D modeling, like digitally, was like totally new to me then. And just over the years, I've been messing with Blender more and more. And it's not second nature for me, like, at all yet. But, I really like it. I really like it. Hello, Aurelise. Welcome to the chat. Jay is around, but she's laying down right now, I think. I'm sure she would say hi, too. Let's see. Shiny Snuppy would be green. Ooh. I love rice cakes. Yeah, I love those kinds of tutorials too, where they go super in depth. Like that's the low poly tutorial I was referencing for getting started with this was like, sorry, I've just been moving this cube back and forth for a bit. I think I want it like this. I don't know, I gotta keep comparing. The tutorial I was taking a look at when I was starting this out is also like, maybe not 20 parts, but definitely in the teens. But as far as things that you could make in Blender, a low poly model is among the, like, maybe the simpler things, but this was like, you know, going over making the reference and then doing the modeling and then doing the UV editing and texturing. Did I already say texturing? I don't know. Rigging, all of the steps. So there's a lot of ground to cover there, but each part's only like 10 or 15 minutes. So okay, I think that's good. And then we just wanna like make it intersect. Beautiful. Okay. And then I want to like rotate it like that so it follows the natural curve. And I thought, honestly, I want to bring it down just a little bit more. Drinking an orange cream Coke. Oh, that sounds really good. I love creamsicle flavored things and creamsicles in general. Baby Herbert. I don't know a Baby Herbert. Let me look at that. Oh, I'm scared. That's an MP4. Yo, Coelacanth. Enjoy your lunch break. What's for lunch? It feels unnatural for me to say what's for lunch instead of what's for dinner, but I don't think it's dinner time yet. Like, even if you're on the East Coast, maybe if you're in Europe, it's dinner time. But even if you're on the East Coast, it's like 4? That's like grandpa dinner hours. Oh yeah, I just checked Discord also. I see you're asking about that Windows 11 tool. I forgot what it's called. I watched a video about it on YouTube. I'll go back after the stream and check my YouTube history there and send that your way, because I haven't used it personally, but I love to click videos because I hate watched it to see, like, yes, I want to watch this guy like rip Windows 11 a new one. I don't know if that counts as hate watching because I was happy to watch the content itself. I don't know. Dinner at 5. Yeah, that's grandma dinner hours. I'm scared to open this MP4. What the hell? Why is Jasper yelling at you?
I don't know.
Why is he such a hater?
He's just being a hater.
Where do I even go for downloads? Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a kitty. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I can I just drop a cat? Oh, it's rotated. That's beautiful. Where do I even... Oh, it disappeared. Okay. I guess it expired. I hope you enjoyed the Baby Herbert. I don't know where it went. Got up at 4 a.m. for work. Yo. That's early. Naan for lunch. Yeah. Excellent. I love naan. I want to eat naan every day. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, right. Here we go. So... I think because he's got 3. I know in my little drawing he's only got 2, but he deserves a 3rd one. I'm a freak for 3 earrings. I hope y'all like chiptune, because that's what we're listening to today. Oh, let me select all again. I'm sure I can just... Oh wait, that's right, it's D? No. Mesh... Oh, Shift D. Okay, my bad. And then I'll just... Let's see. That might not be enough space. Actually, hang on. I gotta model this thing. I'm not just putting cubes on him. Okay. So it's like an arrow shape. So probably what I want to do is take the loop cut tool, do that to it, and then literally what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna make him invisible for a sec so I can see all the verts. I'm gonna take those verts, and they're already selected for me, so all I need to do is line it up like this and then just grab it. Oh wait. Oh, but the dupe is still there. Okay, hang on. I gotta go back a couple steps. Okay, I think... Here, wait. Yeah, okay, that did it. Okay, add the loop cut. Switch to vert view, okay. And then just yoink it that way. And how does that look? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Since it's low poly, I don't know how much detail I want to add. I could make it like hollow. But I think the fact that it just kind of clips through the ear already like implies that it is. I don't know. Putting a hole in that box doesn't sound very fun right now, so I'm just gonna select all. I'm gonna scale it down just a little bit more and check that against my reference. Maybe I don't want it. Yeah, no, I want it a little smaller. Felt like a boss earlier taking a Spanish test. 90% of the class forgot about it and didn't study. Uh-oh. I'm glad you had a boss moment. Girl boss your way through that Spanish test. I feel like I want to add another vert, maybe, or... Let's see. What if I, like... did a little bit of that. No, I don't know. Maybe I do need another loop cut. Let's do it. Okay. And then select. There we go, that's what we want. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. And then we'll go back here. I'm not gonna bother with the ones that are hidden inside the ear. I'm just gonna... There we go, that kind of gives it a little bit more of a rounded appearance. And then honestly... Oh, that looks a little fucked up in there. It's fine. I want to make it a little bit thinner, so I'm gonna scale it on the like the y-axis. Yeah, there we go. A little more, or I don't know, that's doing something weird. Hold up. You know what, I can think of a better way to do this. And why is it like that? There we go. That's a little less fucked up anyway. Oop, I don't want to delete. Yeah, I feel like I discovered a hidden gem, which might not have been so hidden, but I was such a big chiptune head, still kind of am. I don't know. I've been out of the genre loop for a while, cause in like, I don't know, I was a part of the community in LA. I was going to the like chiptune festivals and stuff all the time, and going up to NorCal to see acts that I like too. And let me select all of this. Like, everybody stopped making chiptune. It was like an in-joke that chiptune was dead. And shit, I gotta select all that again. And I mean, they kept making music, and I like it. And everybody just kind of moved on to different things. But even before I was involved in like the local scene, I was a MySpace kid listening to UK chiptune acts. And why is it saying there's nothing to select? What is going on here? There we go. And so there was there's an artist called Henry Homesweet who I really liked. And I just randomly looked him up on YouTube, and he does these kick-ass DJ sets. And that's what we're listening to right now. And it's a really nice mix of older and newer stuff that I've never heard before, and it's a nice way to get refreshed. That's so funny. Yeah, I'd say Casio definitely has some chiptune flavor to it, but it's got a lot of other stuff going on. I want to get these aligned correctly. I'm trying to find the best view for that. I think I just gotta get up in there and there we go. Honestly, can I just select all and then just kind of rotate these bad boys a little bit? Let me get a look. Actually, I don't want to switch to object mode. I just want to see the verts. I mean the edges. The wiggling in chair is a cute touch. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted a little bit more motion for the happy state. Chiptune flavor equals barbecue, salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, etc. Yes, please make your freak. Blender is the perfect software for making all varieties of freaks, I think. Let me like, oh no. I can't wait to have the kind of proficiency with Blender that I do with like Photoshop or like Clip Studio Paint even. And that just comes with years of experience, and I'm like, I want a hyperbolic time chamber now. Oh, that's how we do it. This is how we do it. We line it up like this. We stack them like frogs. Does that work? Does that work? Yeah, let's get this middle one now. There's probably a better way to do this selecting, but box select works for me because it lets me get real precise, so I'm not accidentally selecting part of the other ones. Okay, I think I got... Yes, okay. So let's line them up, stack them like frogs, and... Well, actually, what the hell is going on here? I feel like I don't have these like rotated and spaced perfectly. There we go. Can I see him? Also, I want to get these refs out of here. They're a little distracting. Oh, that's better. Looking crispy. Is Clip Studio Paint subscription only now? No, actually, you can buy a full version. It's like a large lump sum. And I don't think it comes with like eternal updates or anything like that, but I think that it does get you like a year's worth of updates when you get it and you pay the full amount. I haven't upgraded. I still use Clip Studio 1.0 from before they added the subscription feature. So I don't have any of the like fancy new tools or anything that it comes with, but it's what I know and it works for me. And when I feel the need to upgrade, like if they introduce something that really blows me out of the water, I'm like, all right, it's time. But so far, like, there's a couple of like new brush settings, and that's about it. Like they haven't really added anything that I feel like I need to go out and drop another 200 or whatever on. The only thing is, like, I don't have EX, I have Pro, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't remember. Whichever one is like, I don't have the one that lets you do animation, which is fine because I use Blender for animation, or like I have Adobe Animate, I think, because I share a plan with Jay, so we have Adobe Suite, but I just don't like to use Adobe products when I can not, but it is important for me to know how to use them, so I do dabble occasionally. I feel like I should be using it more since we have it, but anyway, let me see the reference on my other monitor here for the earrings. I think they're spaced out more. I think I have them too small and not spaced out enough, so here's what I'm gonna do. go... Well, here, I should look at... Okay, that should stay where it is. These other freaks need to go. Keep forgetting I gotta... Here, I'm gonna do vert mode. I don't know how to make the verts look less like funky boba. Maybe that's just this version of Blender. Maybe there's a setting somewhere. But the nodes are like, they're like fat. And when I'm zoomed out, it's like I can't even tell what I'm looking at. Like, what is that? When it's something so small. Anyway, I should probably stay zoomed out for this because this is just like proportional editing. Okay. Oh, speaking of proportional editing, that's a feature that might be handy right now, honestly. But for now, I'm gonna just do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, let's see. That's looking better, I think. And I can do the finer tuning, but once I have this done, I'll be able to really quickly slap some color on it, attach the texture. Fucked a little guy, true. They do be saying that. It's so expensive. It's like ridiculous. Yeah, the Blender 2D animation features are like it's funny, in a Discord I'm in with some friends, they were like talking about how people on, I don't know, Twitter or some part of the internet I'm not on were kind of complaining about Grease Pencil and how like hard it is to use without add-ons or something. And I'm to be fair, I'm not a traditional animator. Like, I'm not trained or whatever. I'm self-taught. I guess I do animate traditionally. I don't really use tweens or anything like that. But they were like upset that it wasn't like Flash, where it automatically does the in-betweens for you. Or like there's like a feature. There's not a feature for that, even though it kind of looks like Flash on the surface level. I don't know. I don't really remember the specifics of what they were upset about, but it was like animators who were looking for something new to use and weren't happy with it. But I like the tool. I like Grease Pencil. I'll simp for Grease Pencil. I don't give a fuck. The Twitch iOS app censors chat messages. My stream is 18 plus. Why is it censoring anything? Oh, because, okay, you know what, actually, yeah, iOS hates when you say fuck and shit and damn and penis and balls and all of those other fun words. My life is so much easier without Twitter discourse. True. I'm so on the fence. I want to like Blue Sky. I want to use Blue Sky more because there was a time in my life where I did like using Twitter. I did like, you know, and not as like a brand or trying to promote anything, just as like a way to like, it was like a big group chat. Here, I gotta look at this from the front again. You know, I feel like my posting muscles have atrophied though. I don't know how to do good posts anymore. I quit Twitter in 2020. I had just like a moment of realization that if I didn't get off Twitter the next several years or however long, you know, lockdown was gonna last, was gonna make me like absolutely miserable and insane. And I think getting off of there helped a bit, and that was just for me personally. I don't know, people who manage to have healthier relationships with social media probably still do fine, but I'm not one of those people. and it felt really nice, honestly, to like unplug and disconnect or whatever, as like cliche as that sounds. Here, I don't need that open. I think I'm happy with the earring placement. I think that looks pretty close to my reference here. I just gotta make sure that the shape looks good. Anyway, I'm gonna hop out of edit mode. Oh yeah, that looks nice. I think just looking at all those vertices was like tripping me up. It looked like he was covered in ants. Anyway, I want to like blue sky, but it's just like I don't know how to re-engage with this. And now that I am coming from a healthier place or whatever, I don't know. I miss talking to my friends and interacting in that way, and Discord kind of fills that void a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. I like this. Okay, let's go into shaded view. There he is. And then here, let's go back to UV editing. I gotta assign the material. Managed to disable the filter. Hell yeah. Can't get those old messages back. Ah. Yeah, eating lunch, smiley face. That is exactly what I think it's for. Got off all my socials a while ago, just used Discord really, and suddenly I got so many more things done. Yeah, true. Although I am noticing I have to like force myself to close Discord because I'm in so many servers now, especially servers for like my hobbies and stuff, so it's very tempting to just open it up and scroll through it and look at everything all the time, and I'm just like, hang on, what am I had to like stop myself like yesterday, even when I was in the middle of working on this model, and I took a little break, you know, got up and stretched and drank some water and stuff. Speaking of which, I should drink some water. But and while I was doing that, I was looking at Discord and just scrolling through like doll discords and looking at pictures of people's dolls because it's cool. I like it. And next thing I knew, like half an hour passed and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And that's just kind of like a problem I have in general, where the passage of time does not register with me a lot of the time. But I was doing that with social media too. I was doing that with Twitter. I was doing that with Tumblr. And so I can't be trusted. I cannot be trusted where there's funny and interesting pictures to be looked at endlessly. But I trying to be more aware of it, trying to be more conscious of it is working. It's helping. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll try to set aside some time for me to. What the fuck? Jasper has the zoomies. He scared me though. He's such a freak. Yeah, I can go down the YouTube hole too, but usually if I'm watching YouTube, I'm doing something else. I can hardly just sit there without doing something with my hands and let a video play. Yeah, I should probably just go and mute all the public servers I'm in and just keep the notifications on friend Discords, and that's generally what I do. Like, there's two that I check like all the time, but the temptation, there are doll pictures to be looked at, you know? It's always a balance. We do need rest from grinding out progress / improving ourselves constantly. True. That's so true. It's hard to strike a good balance there, I feel like. Holy shit, this song goes hard. Jasper sweep, true. Trying to integrate more with yoga. I need to do yoga more. It's hard for me to remember to do it every day by myself. I gotta get Jay to do it with me, but we only have one mat. I think we gotta get another mat. Well, we have other mats, but they're ones that we used outside when we lived in a place where we could do yoga outside, and I have yet to find a good way to clean a yoga mat. I don't know what the hell people were thinking. I mean, maybe I should have just put a towel down or something underneath it for something that can actually be washed, but there's just like some dirt and like dog residue on it that I'm like, I don't want to put this on my floor. Aw, LB has Daxart server notifications on? That's sweet. Being okay with doing nothing at all takes active effort. With how easy it is to be connected, we think it's worth it. Yeah, that's so true. That's something I feel like I could definitely work on. I mean, I guess I'm fine not being connected, but I don't know what it is. I should meditate on that. Don't worry about typing walls of text in Twitch chat. I'm glad chat is popping off right now. Usually I'm streaming in the dead of night and there's like, I mean, I love y'all, but there's like 4 people in the chat and I'm just like, is anybody there? I think it's it's because people are sleepy at that hour, so it's a little slower. Anyway, what was I doing? I want to UV map these. Take the. Here, I'll just show you. I find trying to describe what I'm doing helps me focus a little bit more, but sometimes I'm still fairly new to this workflow, so it's difficult to describe these things sometimes. Okay, I gotta make him invisible real quick. I love when it does this. It's so fucking silly. Look at that. Anyway, that genuinely made me like gleeful. Okay. So I gotta select all. I mean, since these are just gonna be completely solid colors, it doesn't really matter how I do this. I probably should be doing like, you know what, just for the sake of doing it the right way, because I'm still drilling all of that in, I'm gonna do select all the faces that I can see on the edge, and then we'll go project from view, and now you see we've got these UVs here. I'm gonna scale them down. I'm gonna move them on top of this pink chunk. You like that, chat? You like a pink chunk? And then I'm gonna select all of these faces. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, project from view, select all those, scale them down, move them to scale them down more, so they fit in the pink chunk. Lysol wipes. Oh, that's good advice. I'll have to try that. We don't have any wet wipes at home right now. I used to have a bunch of them because I bought them in bulk for going on tour, because I figured, like, you're in a van for a month, like, who's not gonna want a wet wipe? But we didn't really go through them as fast as I thought we did, as I thought we would, rather. Anyway, I'm gonna flip them turnways, and then just do the same thing. Select the faces, and project from view. But yeah, I think we went through the wipes I bought for the first tour on the second tour, which is kind of funny to me. I found the leftovers and was like, oh, I should bring these. It's so funny. On the very first tour, I mistakenly thought it was gonna be like camping. I bought a butane stove so that way we could cook in places where we were staying where there wouldn't be a kitchen. We didn't use it once. Still have not used it. It's like tucked away in the closet somewhere. Like, it would have been great if we had like whole extra days, but we did not. There was never enough downtime. It was like by the time we got to a place where I would think about cooking, except for a couple of specific days where we had longer stops, but there were like 2 of them. And oh, my YouTube video paused. Hang on. Yeah, I was very naive going into the very first tour. I learned a lot. I do want to actually go camping and use that stove someday. I should have taken it back to REI for a refund, but oh well. That's not a DJ set. I want to listen to. Hang on, there's one in particular I want to pull up real quick. Where is it? Here it is. Not that one. This one. Cool. Anyway, foam material feels impossible to get totally cleaned. It does. It really does. Usually in bed by 9. Yeah, I feel that. I'm sorry I stream so late so often, but the fact that I'm up and streaming now means I'm on the path to recovering my sleep schedule, so there'll be daylight hour streams in the near future. I mean, we're living in the future. It's happening now. The future is now. The new millennium is upon us. Yeah, I get lazy too about wiping it down. I feel like I should be at least like taking a like a washcloth to it or something, but I'm just like, whack ass Crystal Prison vibes. Yeah, the UV map on the earrings when it was all fucked up. I love this song. I've been thinking about it nonstop. Project from view, shrink it down, and put those suckers there. There, and now I think we have total coverage? Yes, we do. Okay, now I can unhide my elf. I still haven't decided if he's an elf or just like a little devil boy with pointy ears or something in between, possibly both. He's got a little devil in him. I want to fix this stupid fucking this. I mean, it doesn't look as bad now that I haven't been staring at it for a bit. I took a break just before stream. We like went out and did some errands, and after coming back I'm like, okay, this doesn't look as bad as I thought, but I still want to try the other approach that I have in mind, so that's what we'll do now that I got the earrings on there. Cute. And then I also want to add some details to the jacket here. I was kind of thinking about putting like Game Boy buttons, like a little A and B, and a little D-pad. What do you think, chat? Buy a hat with my silly elf on it. Aww. Maybe an elf hat in the future. I've seen any good movies lately. I feel like I watched a movie. Oh my god. Okay, Jay and I watched Idiocracy the other day. I'd never seen it, but I kind of want to wait until Jay is feeling like hanging out and chatting on stream to talk about it. But I'll say this. It was better than I expected it to be. I feel like it's, you know, I had always heard it's like the Reddit movie or whatever, but I don't know. It like, my takeaway is it warns of the dangers of privatization. Devil elf, yeah. Elves can be bad boys, that's so true. Develf. Your mom talks about Idiocracy every time you wear Crocs. Oh no. Okay, I keep forgetting to switch to object mode so that way I can select a different object. Okay, yeah, so going down the list of things I want to add some buttons or some shit on the jacket. I need to fix the texture on the shorts. Even though, like, okay, check this out. The jacket and shirt cover so much. He's got these cute high-waisted shorts, but I'm gonna make some alternate outfits at some point. But the jacket just seemed like the most straightforward thing to model, even though getting this, like, you see how it's split here? Getting it to do that was a little bit of a challenge. I had to fight some polygons, but I got it working in the end. Okay, so fixing the shorts texture. The legs look good. I don't think I need to do much there, aside from, like, I might put a little shadow where the knee is, but I don't know. And then I need to add more detail to the shoes, because right now they're just these, like, almost formless blocks. Which, like, at a low resolution, like on a CRT screen, would probably be fine, but I gotta give him a little bit of swag. I don't know. The up short shot, yeah, I can't really see much. Watched Spirited Away the other day for the first time. Oh my god! Oh, for the first time, like, ever, or just for the first time since you've been an adult? Because I don't think I've seen that movie since becoming an adult, but I watched it as a kid. It was one of the first, like, anime movies I ever saw, and I became obsessed. I was like, I would die for this dragon boy. I would do anything for Haku, like. He's so good. Anyway, yeah, so let's toe to tip. There's some work to be done here. So let's get started. Sadly, I gotta take us out of Blender for a mo, because I need to edit the textures, and I'm doing that in a different program. So let me take us over. Here we go. You can see this is. I'm gonna feel so embarrassed if anybody in chat actually, like, does 3D models fairly regularly and can tell just how janky my fucking texture map is. It's, like, really bad, but it works, so that's all that really matters. I have all this blank space here because I thought I was gonna need a lot of space for the hair. Turns out, didn't need a lot of space for the hair. Oh, what happened to the face? Okay, here we go. His eyes are back. But yeah, so I've got this little shape here. I'm gonna just zoom in a lot. What do you think, like 400%? Yeah, that works for me. It's like doing pixel art almost, because I'm using like a pixel brush with, like, no anti-aliasing. This particular shape that I have here is not here. I can get myself a better base to start with, actually, because I can take this and tell it not to be anti-aliased. Oh, I got the wrong color. Oh. Hold on, what the fuck is happening? Oh, okay. Let me just clear this space and make sure I don't have a bunch of weird little white polygons. Okay. I saw it in freshman year of high school and didn't remember it very well. Yeah, I kind of love rewatches like that where it's like, I know I have seen this, but I don't remember it. And that happens to me way more often than I care to admit, honestly. I watched Blue Velvet with Jay around the time when we started dating. Or no, it wasn't Blue Velvet. It was Mulholland Drive. We watched Blue Velvet later, and I remembered that movie. But we watched Mulholland Drive, and I think I was just so stoned that I like didn't remember a damn thing about it, to the point where I didn't believe her when she told me that we had watched it. I was like, oh, I haven't seen that one. She was like, yes, you did. We watched it together. So eventually we rewatched it, and I was like, oh, wait, okay, I remember the gay parts. I love Blue Velvet. I love Mulholland Drive. Oh yeah, Interstellar 5555 is, oh my god, okay, yeah. I watched that in high school with a friend of mine who was obsessed with Daft Punk, and that was the absolute best way to watch it, I think. That was just peak. It's Peem. Okay, I don't really know how big I should make this shape. I think this is good. And Jasper's still going crazy over here, by the way. He's like attacking the couch and leaping and running and jumping and oh! Very cool, Jasper. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. His tail's puffed up like a damn Cheeto. Anyway. Class time. Alright. I'll probably still be going for a bit. I'm either gonna stream until I'm hungry, or stream until a stream that I want to watch later goes live, in which case I'll probably raid and we can all watch it together. I'm a big fan of Sockpen's Scorpy's Beautiful Discs, and that's like a every Monday kind of situation. I'm wearing the damn shirt. I've I've reached a new high, low, question mark. I'm wearing streamer merch. Oh god. No, I think it's a good thing. Support creators, cuz it's nice to have cool things to watch. Yeah, he's a Cheeto cat. I don't remember if I said have a good class, Coco. I would love to do like a variety game segment like that. I don't want to do exactly what he does, but hold on, now that I'm drawing on my tablet, I gotta wear my silly glove. Here we go. Now we can lock in. Alright, so looking at my reference here, he's got, honestly, going into work now. Everybody's going! Ah! Well, have a good rest of your work. Or, sorry, I don't remember if you said you were on lunch break or if you were about to start your shift, but either way, have a good work. Thank you for the well wishes. Thanks for hanging out. A pleasure to have in chat. What the hell? I need, okay, 1 pixel wide, preferably. Here we go. I don't know if I need to be so mathematical about this. I've got about, okay, here, I'm just gonna count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, about 6 little spikes on each side, so this is the right shape, I think, that I'm going for here. I've got a hexagon. So if I do like 2 spikes per side. Here, I can even make this go just the teeniest bit faster and apply a linear ruler. I don't know if that's exactly here. actually. Let's get precise. Let's get technical, because I feel like when working with 3D models, everything's a little math-based. Beef jerky today. Ooh, yeah, beef jerky's really good. I don't go for it very often. In fact, I think the last time I had it was on tour. It's a great road trip snack. But I always like to... It's a nice treat. I had a beef treat earlier. We made some cheeseburgers at home. Jay makes really good cheeseburgers. Here we go. Okay, brush size 1. That's what I want. And let's get a really nice looking shape. Let's get... How big does it have to be like... You know what, I think we're gonna have those jaggies no matter what. Ooh, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Here, let me... This polygon tool is unwieldy. Okay, here we go. And then, I don't know, this looks like about halfway. Oh, you know what? I should, maybe I should add... Nah, it's fine. I literally do not care. It does not matter. I was thinking about adding another shape, like another hexagon, and just making it bigger to have like a guideline to see where I should end these little spikes at, but honestly, it's fine. I like the freehand look. I don't need it to be too precise. I just want it to... There we go. That's a shape. Fuck, that looks better than I thought it would. Oh, I really like 6-pointed stars, and this is like a 12-pointed star I've just made here. This is a nice shape. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is remove the ruler, and my plan is to... I want to make sure there's enough like room on each side. Okay, I'm gonna save this. There's still more work to be done to the texture, but I want to plop this in Blender ASAP and see if it works the way that I hope it does. Export. Yeah, save over that. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, so let's go back into Blender. And then I can just update the image, and this is gonna probably break things. It's probably gonna look a little fucked up. Yeah, that's a little fucked up, but never fear. Salivating looking at it. Oh yeah, you gotta... When beef calls to you, you gotta answer. Oh, this song is so cute. Fuck. Okay, how do I want to approach this? I think... Let's take... Just select every face we can see from the top. Aside from his little pink things. And, you know what, for good measure, let me just... hide everything else. I had the wings like fully attached to the hair, but I had to detach them because it was just a little bit too noisy visually for some of the work I was doing, but I'll probably end up reattaching them to the head at some point. I did the same thing with the face. Look at this. Such a strange shape, but it's nice to look at. Anyway, okay, so let's get that top view. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna project from view. Okay, that looks good. And then let's drag it over. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. I'm probably gonna need to play with the scale a little bit, but look! Yeah, some of the faces look a little... It's stretching it a little bit, but yeah, scaling and rotating it. Here, let's try a couple things. Let's just play. We're playing. Okay, not too much, otherwise it looks like spiders or something. What is happening there? There's like a weird stain. Weird. Okay. Yeah, let's scale it back a bit. Actually, now would be a great time for me to check my reference. Yeah, the back looks a little fucky for some reason. Can I... That looks better. That looks pretty good too. Oh, I actually really like how that lines up there. There we go. Really fucking tiny adjustment here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That kind of worked exactly how I hoped it would. That's a really great feeling. Okay. So the next part, I think, will be... I also have a little bit of this, like, root growth going up on this little ahoge here, so I'm gonna take... Swinging my microphone around. Okay. Project that... Where is it? Here it is. Why is it on the pants? I mean, it's the same color, but it's on the shorts texture, the shorts region. All right, grab that, bring it over here, and just align it like so. Oh yeah, that's cute. I like that. I can come down just a little bit more. Cute. Actually, here, I want to stick it on a different one, because this one has like a weird little arm on the end, and I actually don't love that, so we'll use this one instead. A nice crisp edge. Ooh, he's looking crispy! Just found out PST is wintertime and PDT is summertime. Isn't it Pacific Standard Time and Pacific, like, Daylight Savings Time or something? Ah, shit, we're gonna be going into Daylight Savings Time again soon, aren't we? In like a month or so? Or, I don't know. Last I heard, I don't live in California anymore, but I remember voting to like get rid of daylight savings time. I think they still use it though. I'm sure it goes into effect like fucking like 5 or 7 years after the fact, so that way they can get their shit in order, but strange, I don't know. Here, I gotta project from view. Where is it? Here it is. Get over here. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, and then this one. There we go. Switch 2 really gonna have you up before 6 a.m. to watch? Yeah. Pokemon Day soon, also. We didn't vote to change it, voted for it to be instantly passed if it's ever proposed. What's the fucking point? It all comes from, like, if I remember correctly, feel free to tell me I'm wrong if I am, but I remember hearing that daylight savings time is like primarily an agricultural holdover, like, because if you're getting up to go, you know, to work on a farm, tend crops and shit, which there's a lot of that happening in California, being the hub of agriculture that it is. Farm workers didn't want to be like getting up. I mean, maybe it's not about like the workers. I'm not really sure what it's about, but I think that it is. Let's see if that lines up nicely. Yeah, okay, and then this one. They didn't want to be getting up when it's still dark out or something. Wait. Yeah, we're going into daylight savings time. I mean, like, the days get longer though from that. I guess it's just to ensure that their days are longer. Anyway, I'm not a farmer. I don't know that shit. Maybe in another life. Where is it? Okay. Jasper, he's never had the zoomies for this long before, I swear. He's going like absolutely bonkers for no reason. Here, actually, I want to rotate that just slightly. There we go. Okay. Done. Let's bring back the rest of them. Cool. Okay, now there is still a little bit of work to do on the hair, because right now, you know, we go into object view, object mode, excuse me, and because of the emission shader, his hair is just kind of this like mass of white, and if you get it at the right angle, you see some of the spikes, some of the details. So what we gotta do is take some of these faces and we're gonna stick them. Oh wait, hang on, let me get a nice front view. Here we go. Let's see. I haven't quite decided yet if I want... I feel like the lightest blue makes sense, but it's really not that much darker than the white, so I don't know if it'll give the contrast that I'm looking for, but that's what I have going on the tail right now. And I kind of like how that looks, but I also have like these darker blue shadows on all the clothes and stuff, including the shorts, which are white. So I don't know. I'll try this. Let's see how it looks. Oh, see, now that just merges with the jacket. We don't want that. Okay, let's go back to edit mode. We'll scoot these down and see. I don't really want to go to the darkest blue I have here, because that would be a little too much, I think. Save. Need a Jasper cam, true. Oh, it's only changed for 3 months now? I don't think I knew that. Yeah, he's oh, he's calmed down. He's turned into a little turkey behind me. What's up, dude? He's cute. I'm gonna have a drink of water. I'm looking forward to continuing the Pokemon Sun run. I did want to do more of that last week, but my internet went out and I still have more art to do for it. I gotta draw all my new catches from last time. Let me get... There we go. There we go. Heart attacks and car crashes due to daylight savings time. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine waking up, you know, maybe your alarm clock wasn't adjusted, so instead of having like an hour and a half to get ready for work, you have a half an hour, so you gotta rush out the door and make some hasty decisions so you don't get fired, you know? Just yet another reason why we need communism, like... Wouldn't it be better not to have to worry about it? Well, I guess if you had a job under communism, you might still need to worry about not losing it, but... The repercussions would not be so dire. Here, I'm gonna take all of these verts. I'm gonna take all these verts and... Not verts, faces. We're selecting faces, come on. Okay. Swap them up. This is, I know it probably looks a little silly, but this is the best way for me to get the projected view. That makes a nice shape. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like a bird in flight. Let's see, and I probably want like these. Yeah, here we go. Take these, select those, and honestly, why not that part too? And project those. Actually, what I need now, I'm gonna have to go in and edit the texture again real quick, but I think I need like some little slices of color that go between here so that way I can do some fancy tricks. So real quick, before I switch back to Clip Studio, let's go back to object mode and see. Yeah, we're headed in the right direction here. We're getting some more like consistent shadows. Getting fleshed out. You know, real quick, I'm gonna edit the tail. I'm just gonna select all of those, and I already have them laid out here. I'm just gonna move them. Oh, you can't see that right now. Let me hide the refs. There we go. Anyway, move that down. My job under communism would be children's Fortnite coach for a national children's Fortnite team. Hell yeah. I love that for you. Okay, and then back to object mode. See, this almost feels like too high contrast in a way, and I don't know what's going on with the Z fighting here. Do you see that? Oh my god, wait, I think I know. I think I know. If it's Z fighting, that means there's like a duplicate under here. Hold on. Hold on. We don't need no Z fighters. Okay, if I like, yeah, there's another tail inside the tail. I don't know how that happened. Oh, but it would be cute for him to have two tails. Okay, how do I... How do I get that other tail out of there? I think what I can do is just select all and then merge by distance. Okay. I think that got rid of... Yeah, now we just have the one tail. Ooh. What if he had a fat tail? Anyway, let's... I think I can fix this whole situation here by just... Okay, yeah, I'd have to project that one more time. Select, rotate, scale, move. Nope, not there. Here. Here to be safe, because I think I'm gonna be putting some other crap over here in this area. So, okay. Oh no! I selected a face I did not mean to select. One more time. Oh yeah, the bottom needed some fucking work anyway, so this works out. I really don't know how that happened. I must have tried to like extrude something and then didn't undo. Because that's a quirk that I've found Blender has, is that when you try to extrude and then you like cancel the operation, if you're like, oh, never mind, I didn't mean to extrude that face or whatever. It basically just makes a duplicate, but then doesn't move it. Yeah, that's looking how it should, I think. I might play around a little bit with some of these other faces there, but for now that works for me. I also might end up remaking the tail, because right now I have it, I made it with a cylinder with 3 sides, which I guess is more like a prism, but it's the cylinder mesh, and you just give it 3 edges, just to keep things pretty low poly, but honestly, I might want to have it have more faces. I don't know. We'll see. I want to get to the point where I rig and animate it a little bit first, and then see how it looks at certain angles. But right now in this like default pose, it's like, I don't know. It's cute. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. No need to create extra work for myself at this moment. There's plenty of other things I could be working on. Okay, so, I'm gonna pop back into Clip Studio, and I'm not even gonna switch the stream over to it, because I'm literally just gonna add like 2 shapes and then save it. I'll add like a triangle, and then I'll just add like rectangle of color here, and that'll give me some shapes to work with. A tail so think it's translucent. True. I would love to exchange drawings for strawberries and cheese. That's like a dream. Okay. And you know what? I'm realizing I had an extra little detail in my reference sheet. I know I said I was adding 2 shapes, but I'm actually adding 3, and you can't stop me. You'll see. You'll see the magic in just a moment. Here, and then I just gotta... Oh no, this might be DMCA. It's probably fine. It's a remix. If Katy Perry gets my stream muted, I'm gonna throw rocks. What do you think, like 110? This actually might be my favorite Katy Perry song, actually, though. Ooh, okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's just leave that as is. Save. Okay. I'm coming back to Blender, chat. Don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. Here we go. Alright, we're back in Blender. Let's refresh the image. Oh. That got a little, I liked the way it looked in Clip Studio, but I'm not sure that I like it so much on the model. I added a little lighter blue underneath the like overgrown roots here, just to give it like a little slight gradient situation, but I don't know if I like it. Maybe it's too thin. Maybe I need to scale it up a little bit more, but I'll leave it for now. Maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. Actually, maybe I want to rotate it, because I remember I rotated it so the back would look better, but I'm not sure how, if ever you will see the back of his head, unless I like pop him into a video game or something. Also, what is going on here? Hang on, there's some shit happening. I think that this, yeah, okay. That's right, I added some pink over there, so that ear is clipping into that area now. But all I have to do is scoot it. There we go. And now it looks normal. Let's go back to object mode. Maybe a grower, not a shower, please. Okay. Okay, back to the hair. Go back to edit mode, and yes, now we have these pieces. And the thing that I added here was so that I could do this. Oh, although that is crunchy. I think I need to... Okay. Note to self, I guess. Okay, hang on. The rest of him kind of looks like that, though. Right? It's a little pixelated. Yeah, that's okay. That's not so bad. I think I do need to make it a little bit bigger, though. Or like, maybe... Here, actually, I want to... If I scale up one, I want to scale both up. But see, now with this shape here that I've added, it kind of gives more of a... like a shadow. Like I added a shadow to the face already by, like, it's baked into the texture over here. I say baked, but it's just drawn on. I guess that works actually. I don't know. I feel like using the term baked in terms of texture carries a more specific meaning, but I don't know enough to say. So anyway, it just continues the shadow that I already have established on the face textures. That's all I'm trying to do. Also, this looks a little weird. Can I like just scoot this like, nope, like that, and just bring that a little closer. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So many mini spiders. Oh, must have been just hatched. They're probably looking for an air current to carry them away. Jasper's been in the same fucking spot right behind me on the couch for like at least 10 minutes now. It's really funny. He was running around so much for like a long time. And now he's just watching me. You enjoying the show, buddy? Yeah, he likes my streams. Jasper, #1 Dax Art fan. Okay. So I got these bangs kind of situated. Oh, I gotta go back to... Here we go. Okay. And right now, this is just like some pretty tedious work. That's why I decided to stream it, because I figured I would just be doing exactly what I'm doing, listening to chiptune and editing textures. And I figured, why not stream it? It's been a few days. There we go. Actually, I think I want to like. Ooh. Here we go. Actually. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh, because I wanted these. Well, I don't think it needs it. Yeah, Jasper has like 3 modes maybe. He's got zooming, sleeping, and hungry. Although lately he's been really sweet. He like has been coming up to me and just like, usually he'll solicit for food. He's usually like, "Hi, I'm hungry," but lately he's been like, will you just like pet me?" And it's really cute. Which edge? This edge? This edge. Damn, this beat goes crazy. Here we go. And then this one. Like, historically, Jasper's not been the most affectionate cat. He's just kind of like, feed me and then leave me alone. And I'm like, cool. I mean, of course I will still pet him and brush him and all that good stuff. Like, oh, I think I see a better way to do some of what I was doing. I love discovering new things. Okay, but hang on, let me see how it looks the freak way. I might just like the jagged lines, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't feel like I have to force my love on Jasper anymore. He's just like, yeah, actually, I'm into that shit. I like it. And it's nice, cause like, even, my old cat Spooky, like, she never used to snuggle, like, when she, you know, she showed her affection in other ways, but she was never, like, cuddly or anything like that. She was a guardian. She would like attack anybody but me. She was always swiping at people's ankles and stuff and sitting at the edge of my bed doing her like what did I call it? She was just like a just standing guard, standing watch, you know? I would try to pick her up and bring her over to the bed, like, come snuggle. Come be a little lap cat, and she was just like, no. It's my shift. There we go. That's looking better. And then I'm gonna kind of do the inverse with these, because I want like a little bit of white on the top. So let's project from view, take these over. Let's see, where should I put these? Will this work? Ooh, actually, yeah, I really like that particular angle too. Although, I kind of run into some problems there, but... What can I do? Maybe, oh yeah, like that, like that, like that. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so same thing over here. Spooky was the best animal in the whole damn world. And that's the truth. Okay, cool. That... I didn't really have a plan for those pieces, but that actually kind of works, because then it looks like, there's like a shadow being cast from the ear. These now are somewhere they shouldn't be. What the... Why is it... Oh, okay. I was holding down the wrong hotkey there for a sec. If I could get a degree in elfology, would you... I mean, sure. I don't... Okay, well, if we're talking like folklore and having that extend to like other similar beings and stuff, oh yeah, I love mythology. I think it's cool. I like less mainstream mythologies too, like my favorite is probably Finnish folklore. I've read the Epic of Kalevala, and that's probably one of my favorite bits of old literature that I've read. And not a lot of people know about it, because it's like, who's paying attention to Finland except for like the Finns, right? Me, that's who, bitch. Oh, thank you. The knowledge of all elves. Yeah, see, I really like the different cultures' interpretations of like what an elf or a gnome is. I am less interested in what like fantasy writers say elves are. I think there are some interesting interpretations and stuff, but I want to hear from the people who thought that shit was real. Like, I want to hear about people their descriptions of like fairies coming to their house. And oh, I just realized I have a weird asymmetry here. I don't have a slice. I don't think I need a slice though. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Like, everybody knows what a Tolkien elf is like. Everybody knows who Legolas is, but to me that's not like the platonic ideal of an elf. I think that they can be oh, I selected some stuff I didn't want to. Okay, here we go. Just making sure my selection's all Gucci. I think that if that's the only thing that comes to mind when you think of elves, that you could no, what is happening here? What the fuck? Okay, hang on. I'm trying to figure out why it's... Oh, wait. I have something selected I don't want to have selected. Where is it though? Oh, Is it this one? No. What the fuck? Where? Oh, these. These. Okay. Okay. So let me flip it. Flip it turnways. Yeah, people were fucking afraid of fairies. I find that so interesting, and I'm like, I want to know what exactly people were like dealing with. Like I wonder what the truth was. Oh god, I opened something. What did I open? Oh, ViatoTube Mini opened. That's funny. I don't think it's connected to my microphone or anything though, but just pulled up an old avatar there. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go into OBS automatically. It would have been fine if it did, but I realized I'm still fucking in this Discord call by myself. Hang on, let me close that real quick. Oh, we got through another mix and it never wants to autoplay. Here we go. Oh, this is an old one. He's got, what's his setup here? He's got a couple of Game Boy Advances. This is so cute, actually. What if I put, no, I don't want anybody to think it's like me doing this, but the video for this DJ set is fucking sick. I'll put it in the Discord now, playing after stream for anybody curious. Oh my god, I'm starting to get hungry, but I'm not like meal hungry. I think I need to eat a string cheese. Hold up while I get my string cheese. Jasper saw me getting a snack and he was like, I think I deserve a snack too. He's so silly. He's like so goddamn silly. Okay. Locking in. Where are we going? We're going, no, okay, this shouldn't be happening. Why is that happening? Oh, because you knew that Snoop Dogg smoked weed. Okay, I'm putting that like here. It kind of looks like a turkey or something. Anyway. Cool, that's a good starting point. Oh, how did this... I must have pressed a key that I didn't mean to press because I did some silly shit. I should save. Oh my god, out of any program I work with, Blender is the one that is most prone to crashing, but it's not, it's almost never like out of nowhere. It's always like I did something I didn't mean to and everything got fucked up and it crashes. Like when I was animating in 2D, I feel like I've talked about this before, but when I was animating using grease pencil and I was letting the animation play and I tried to move a vertice, and turns out Blender does not like that when you do that. So I learned an important lesson. I also learned, you know, I crashed and I thought I lost some work, but I actually have it set up where I have like incremental autosaves every once in a while. So even if my skull goes numb and I forget to save myself, it's pretty good about recovering at least like relatively recent work. But I can't rely on that. I gotta have backups. Okay. So I say the front of the hair is pretty good. I think I want to put a silly edge on this one and maybe this one. Yeah, let's get God. Why does string cheese go hard? Something like that. And then I probably want to rotate. I want to make a fucking video game. I want to make something. I don't know. But making games is hard. Especially because I know I would want to like make everything from scratch. Well, not everything, but like asset wise, yes. It's everything else that like, I don't know, I wouldn't want to just make like an existing game but with like my artwork slapped on top of it, you know? Like I would want to make something innovative and interesting, but it's like, Jesus Christ, that is an undertaking. I don't know, if Toby Fox can do it. I think these are prime candidates for sticking some maybe like that. Yeah. Oop. How do I... Can I select the... Yeah, okay, cool. No. Those are attached. What the hell? How do I get... I guess I can't. Okay. Well, if I select only that one. There we go. Problem solving! We love it. And I probably want like... Dax Craft among Dax. Why do I know this song? Hang on, what is this? Does he have the playlist? No. Damn. Cool. Anyway, this cheese is really good. Enjoy your errands. I hope they go well. We love cheese. It's so fucking true. I think I want to, like, there's a bit more to be done to the hair. Not much, but like, I'm getting tired of looking at it. I want to give my eyes a little break. So I think what I will do is I'll switch back to Clip Studio for just a little bit once I finish eating my cheese. And I'm going to make some extra little decorations for the jacket and work on the shoes. I want to see, there must be a way, but I want to see if I can take like the shoe, not sculpt mode, Jesus Christ. Edit mode. Like, see how I've got the UV here? Like, if I can get it, if I can get Blender to output like a copy of this texture but with the UV, so that way I can see precisely like where I'd be drawing. Instead of just like, I made this texture and then I started applying the UVs to it, which seems, I'm sure anybody who does 3D models will probably laugh at me because it's so ass backwards. But that is how I've chosen to attack this particular project. So, switch back. Oops, wait. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just need to make this a little bigger. I'll play with it a little bit. I'll do... I'll try that. Oh, but it's really, I might need to clean up the edges a little bit on that. This is 8-bit dead mouse. What the hell? I've just kind of accepted that parts of this VOD might get muted. That's fine. I accept my fate. One of these days, I'll get an external hard drive. And then I'll be able to like back things up and record video locally myself, so it's not a problem, but I don't have the storage space for that right now as it stands. I don't even have a drive to like just like back shit up to. If my computer is new, so this shouldn't happen, but should something catastrophically fail, I'm fucked. I like to live life on the edge. What can I say? I mean, I guess, okay. I have like a Discord server where I upload a lot of stuff to, just for my own like personal record. But most of that is just like full res finished images and not like the PSDs or CSPs or CS. Hang on, is it? What is the file? Hang on. I think it's CSP is the file extension. Anyway, doesn't matter. I finished my cheese, so let's get back to it. Okay, so I wanted to add some extra details for the sweater. Right now, the sweater pieces are all like chilling up here. Yeah, it was a good snack. But I think, except for the sleeve is over here, obviously, but I think, I want to fill this in. Those chords that just played really remind me of an Avril Lavigne song. Need 3 monitors so you can follow along with the donut tutorial, watch and work in Blender at the same time. True! God, yeah, there are definitely times where I'm like, I fucking wish I had a 3rd monitor. 2 works most of the time. For a long time, until I got my screen tablet, I was operating with just the 1. And that was fun. I was doing a lot of alt-tabbing. I still do a lot of alt-tabbing. But now I have 2 portals. Okay, let's see if this... Oh my god, no, this is Share Believe. This set is crazy. Do you believe in life after love? Yeah, I could not go back to 1. Actually, 3, I wonder how much strain that would put on my GPU, because now that I'm thinking about it, I do have... There's another monitor, I think it's technically Jay's, but she's not using it. It's in the storage downstairs. Maybe I should grab it. The only thing is, I literally, even if I did that... There's 2 things, okay. I don't have any desk space for such a thing. 2, I technically do have a 3rd monitor, but it's a CRT, and I don't use it a lot because it's a cheaper CRT, and it has a very loud, high-pitched whine to it that no matter what I do, it's unless I have my headphones on, and that kind of blocks whatever frequency it likes to emit, but it's not ideal. I like to put it on sometimes for vibes. Like when I first set it up, I would put on like a slow TV YouTube video Gaming on it, useless. Anything modern, the HUD will be way too small. Can't read any text. It's got a really low resolution, but like, I have played a little bit of. I emulated, what the fuck was it? Like Golden Sun, some like really old JRPG. I played like 15 minutes of on it and was like, cool. I like that. I love slow TV. My favorites are the trains that go through like Scandinavia in the winter. It's pretty vibey. It really can't, although people are getting really good at emulating like CRT fuzz and like pixelation and stuff. My goal for the the end use of this model, I mean, I'd like to use it in as many ways as I can, as makes sense, but like currently the goal is to get it rigged and animated so that way I can use it as a VTuber. Where was I going with that? Oh, but I'm not sure how, like what software I need to make that happen, but I know a lot of people stick their models in Unity, and if I do that, I can add some interesting real-time rendering effects on it with like CRT-esque filters and like pixelation and stuff, giving it that like retro game feel. That's really what I want to do with it. I feel like this persona is definitely like a retro gamer, which is why I'm gonna put these little Game Boy motifs on here, and I'm trying to choose a color. Maybe I'll go with the soft pink for now, but if it's too low contrast, maybe I'll go with a purple. Let's see. Hang on, I need a reference. I have to Google Game Boy. Game Boy Advance. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna pop that image into here and I'm gonna pop it out. You can't see it, you're not allowed to see it. I'm gonna put this over on my other screen here so I can see it. Get these like design motifs. If only CRTs weren't 500 pounds. Seriously, I've on more than one occasion like gutted a CRT to like hollow it out and use the like plastic shell. Like the tube comes out with enough persuasion. So that's the bulk of the weight and it goes away. One of them I made to wear, the other one I plan to use as a planter. I didn't end up putting any plants in it because nothing grew in our nothing wanted to grow in the heat of the San Fernando Valley, unfortunately. But the former one, I did this in high school where I took, I think it was like an old busted CRT that the school had that I was like, can I use this for an art project? And they were like, sure. And so I spent the art period and lunch like taking a screwdriver to it and like loosening it as best I could. And then eventually, like once I got the glass, the dangerous part out with the transformer and everything, I think it's called the transformer, the dangerous electrical components. Once I got those out, and then I just took a hammer to it, to the bottom, to bust it open, and like did my best to not make it a hazard, so that way I could stick it on my head. And this was like 2008 or 9, well before the object head fascination began. I felt ahead of the curve on that one, let me tell you. Yeah, I was warned by faculty, like, if you're gonna do something with this, like, I'm pretty sure my teacher was like kind of more or less supervising me, but like from afar, just making sure I wasn't gonna explode or anything. Ramon would be proud. Aw. I wish I had pictures. I think I have like exactly one picture of me wearing it at my art exhibit that I did. Or not exhibit, show. There's like the senior art show. But I'm not putting that on stream, no way. I looked cool as hell though. You'll just have to trust me. What am I doing here? Oh, right. Here. You know what's gonna help me is if I pull up the grid. And then I can get even more precise here. Because I just want, I want some nice clean shapes for this. Let's do a snapped grid. And let me see how this pink looks. Yeah, I think that would read well enough. Okay. There we go. Got a nice D-pad shape. Let's fill it in. I should probably have done that on a separate layer, but that's fine. We're working on a small enough scale that it doesn't super matter. Object heads were a good niche. True. I like when they got really weird with it. Like, let's see. I'm trying to think of some examples. It's been a minute, you know. I don't feel like they ever truly went away, and it's really funny because I feel like I mean, okay, I'm new to like BJDs and stuff, so maybe this isn't such a new thing, but there's been a couple of lines like there's a blind box series by UF Doll where it's TV head cats. And people love it still. Like I feel like they're making a comeback is what it feels like. Oop, I did not mean to fill that. I wanted to eyedropper tool. Yeah, it's like TV heads with cat ears, and also they have maid outfits. And each one has like a different theme to it. Like one of them is looks like it's like a heart monitor, like, and there's another one with like a, looks like, I think there's like fish in it or something. I don't know, it's crazy. I love dolls. Would I consider making a sticker sheet using this model? Yes, I would love to, because I can very easily, once I have it finished, like just pose it and then render the poses, and then there you go, boom. Get some silly faces. I wanted to do a sticker sheet with my current like 2D animated one with the different expressions and stuff I had planned, but like I said, all those ideas are just kind of getting like funneled into this new version, so I would very much like to turn it into a sticker sheet. I think that would be awesome. Okay, so the thing is, I've got this nice D-pad shape here, but it's such a small area. Let me take a look back at Blender actually, because if I can manage to just take a couple of planes and stick them on here. Let me take a look at that. What are we working with? What are these faces? Aw, thank you. I want to see your donut when you're done with it. Also, post that thing. Where am I going? Where am I going? Object mode. No, edit mode. Sorry, I popped back into Blender real quick to... Okay, yeah, the torso does have 2 planes to work with. In terms of like the jacket, where I can put some of this stuff, so I think... Yeah, okay, the D-pad can go up here. That'll be easy enough, and then... For this one... Oh, for this... Okay. I want to do some buttons. So I will need to... I gotta be careful with my space here, honestly. So that way I don't have to do a whole bunch of adjustments later. But real quick, I'm gonna BRB for just a minute. Back. I had to appease the beast. Jasper would not leave me alone. Alright. Where were we? Oh yeah. Oh my god, the cat video is back. Why does it appear? Well... Oh, you know what? No, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, I do have the power to show this funny little animal. I'm not sure why it's sideways, though. Here, let's... This kind of fits the music, honestly. Okay, I can set it to loop. Yeah, okay, here we go. Fuck it. What was this guy's name again? Wobo? Something like that. Poor Jasper starving to death, yeah. He would lead you to believe this. He tricked me into giving him 4 dinners the other day. Can you believe it? Herbert, that was it. Thank you. Now he has the zoomies again. Wow. Chat, you're blessed with 100 years of Jasper Zoomies. He hustled me. He like literally he tricked me. Well, part of it was I was awake for quite a very long time, so it's not totally unreasonable. Like, I eat 3 meals a day if it's a good day. Sometimes I eat 2 big meals, but people on Google reviews keep posting their videos like this. It's so funny. Like, check it out. Here's my hamburger. Yeah. How did he trick you? He tricked me by... What did he do? He just like... Oh, his stupid grift is that he eats the gravy, right? He eats the gravy out of the... he eats exclusively wet food because he's got teeth problems. And so I have the canned wet food that I get for him is like... He doesn't really like pate, so I get him the smithereens in gravy, right? He loves the gravy. He's a gravy freak. He's a gravy slut even. So he his thing that he does now is that he'll when I put down his bowl with his food in it, he'll like slurp up all the gravy first, make sure he licks it all up, and then leaves a bunch of the smithereens, all the little meat scraps, and he'll leave like half the can. He'll leave like so many chunks in the bowl, and I come back later and I look and I'm like, bitch, you didn't eat your dinner. And he's like meowing at me like, I've never eaten before, like it's so dire. And I'm like, you literally, like at that point it's been a few hours and I really wouldn't want him to eat it then anyway, because it's, you know, like wet meat that's been sitting out for a few hours, right? So I'm like, there's nothing I can do about it now. Like, he's clearly hungry, I have to feed him. And so I'll you know, clean his bowl, put new food in it, and then walk away. And he did the same thing. So he just keeps slurping up the gravy, and then a little bit later being like, I'm starving, you have to feed me, I'm so starving. And it works, unfortunately. It works on me. Yeah, it's so this morning I go to feed him his breakfast, his first dinner of the day. Well, okay, 2 things. One, I've started keeping a tally because he was doing that, but I also think that I had meant to only give him 3 meals, and I couldn't remember if I had given him his 3rd, so I gave him another one, and I was like, you know what? That was his 4th can today, but that's fine. I give him his food, but this time I supervised him while he ate it, right? Because I was in the kitchen like doing dishes and preparing breakfast for myself anyway, so I was like keeping an eye on him. And so as soon as he like starts licking his chops and like walking away from his bowl, and I see how many chunks are left, I'm like, oh no. I pick him up, I turn him around, I put him back in front of the bowl, and I'm like, you're gonna eat that. And he looked at me like, what? And he did. He ate more, and then he tried, like, I turned my back for a second, and he tried to like run out of the kitchen, and I was like, oh no, and I picked him back up and put the bowl in front of him again. He just kept giving me this look like, oh, and I didn't think he was gonna listen to me. I thought he was just gonna like be like, no, I'm not hungry, but he ate it all eventually. So then when I gave him lunch earlier, I didn't watch him as closely this time, but I checked just a minute ago, and he had cleaned his bowl, like not completely, but well enough where I don't feel like he only slurped the gravy. So we're working on it. I think he understands that wasting food is bad. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think he understands anything actually, but that's my Jasper story. He's such a character. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to have these buttons. I think maybe like this. Like size-wise here. I think the B and the A buttons are about as wide as the D-pad, like combined. So I really only need like 3 squares, but I'm gonna actually add the 4th one here. Okay, okay, and I think I need a little bit more vertical room too, because it's not quite as tall as the D-pad, but oh, here, let me turn the snapping off. Okay, probably like 1.5. So like this ish, and then like this ish. That's yeah. Well, here, let me keep it within the 3 squares. And then like this-ish, but okay, I need to move it up a little bit. What up, Splubble? He's a growing boy. He's done all the growing he's gonna do, I'm pretty sure. He does indeed demand sustenance, though. Let's see, there is pretty significant overlap with these buttons, so I think like that looks right. Looks correct. These are 2 different sizes, but you know what I can do is I'll select the bigger one and then move that over. Yes, okay. Now I got my skibbity buttons. Okay. I kind of want to just chuck this into Blender because it's been a minute. I miss it. I'm addicted. I gotta get back in the Blender. Let me export that. We'll jump back in and let's see, where are we? There we are. And then we'll update the image, and hopefully this doesn't break anything. I might have to move some hair pieces around, but let's zoom out so we can see the damage as it's done. Okay. Image, reload, and yeah, we got some issues, but that's fine. For one, okay, real quick, I'm gonna just get rid of the little gradient thing because it doesn't look good. Whoa, what am I doing? Huh? That was weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna hide that layer. Export it again real quick. Okay. There we go. Sorry if the Windows sound carries over. That's on my end. Alright, back to Blender. Reload. There we go. Well, now I kind of miss it. I think I just need to have the shrunken version and clean it up a bit or something, but I'll do that later. For now, let's fix these wings. Back to object mode. Back to edit mode. And then, okay, let's go. I just realized I'm doing like trans colors. Okay. And I can just have that over here. They are good colors. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Really lucked out with that one. Got a good flag. There we go. Oh, the little, oh fuck. Oh shit. Sometimes I forget how to navigate hand tool. Here we go. The little hair. Oh. Anyway, select this, project from view. Don't need it that big though. Oh, there is some overlap there. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. It'll only become a problem later if I like really want to put some detail on the wings, but honestly I like them being the same solid color as the hair for now, at least, just to kind of emphasize that they're attached to his head. Project from view. We're gonna stick that over there. Okay. And now there's just a couple other pieces of hair we gotta fix. So let's go back to object mode, switch to the, not the torso, to the head. I have it called head instead of just hair because originally all of the stuff on the head was merged. Here, let's select that. But I had to unmerge it, or rather separate it for a bit to make editing things like this a little bit easier. Okay, that side looks good. It's just the top part and these faces, so let's just project from view. Since they're all white, I can just put it over here, nothing fancy. I may go back and do some more fun edges on that later, but for now, here, stick all of these over here. Let's project from view, move it over here, because I may still need to take up more of this space over here, so I want to keep all of the hair away from this area if I can help it. Like I said, the way that I've done this texture map is like probably not recommended, but it's just, it's fine, it works. It's just creating a little bit of extra work for me here. Back with a flat tire? No! I hope you can patch it. Replacing tires sucks. I had a flat not long after we moved up here. And, yeah, it just sucked. But luckily there was a place close enough that I could drive extremely slow down a not busy street on my flat to get it to the place where they fixed it. What the heck? There we go. Direct from view, take this last little thingy here and put it over here. Yes, okay. It can feel a little like I'm not making a lot of progress, or that it's like horizontal progress, or what do you call that? I don't know. When the changes that I'm making are not like vast and sweeping and super apparent. A lot of it is just like making adjustments here and there on the fly. And oh yeah, I wanted to figure out this shoe situation. But it's all these little things that add up to make the end product, you know? And I'm not a pro at this yet. I'm still getting my bearings. Eventually I'll be able to do this like no problem, I'm sure. Yeah, that hair still needs some work, but we'll go back to that later. For now, let's go to the jacket. Literally bought this car. No! Then, yeah, I'd hit up whoever sold it to you and be like, bruh, why did you sell me a leaky tire? Okay, go to edit mode. Let's see, we've got these two main faces. Oh, another thing. You know what? I think it's time. Right now, the reason why you're seeing the faces only on this side is because I modeled it using the mirror. What is this called? A modifier? Mirror modifier? So I really only had to model half, and it just put the rest where it needed to be, but what I'm going for now in the design kind of requires asymmetry, so I think I need to be in object mode. And here, I'm gonna save first, just in case I do this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've got it. You apply the modifier, so that way, now when we go to edit mode, there's faces on both sides. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do something to the texture. I have to add just like, literally just a little swipe of color here. Hold on. I'm trying to use Blender. I'm trying to use Blender keyboard shortcuts in Clip Studio Paint now. Jeez. Where is it? This one? This one. Okay. I'll just move this up just a little tiny baby bit. Okay. And then move this down a tiny little baby bit. Okay, and then fill that. Okay, save, export. refresh. Actually, I probably should put that on both. Hold up, real quick. I just gotta extend this. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing. I will be back in Blender in just a moment. There we go. Okay. That's... well, that's a little offset, actually. Fuck. Shit. There we go. Okay, that's it. Getting pixel perfect here. There we go. Now export. There we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Excused absence from school tomorrow. Oh, 'cause the car? Damn. Well, make the most of your day. I know part of that will probably be spent figuring out your tire situation. I hope it gets resolved in a manner that won't be too hard on you. Okay, so we take this. Honestly, I'll take not all of that, just these two. Where the fuck? Are these stacked on top of each other? Oh, because that's really interesting, even though... oh, that's kind of cute. Two-tone jacket. Much to think about, actually. Unintentionally making some cool shapes, but that's not what I'm here for. So, okay. Even though I've now split these into two separate entities, more or less, they still share the UVs. So just gotta go back in and select. Am I not allowed to select that? Okay, here we go. Project from view. Here we go. So now I want to take these two and just move them back up to the solid color, scale them down so they fit in there, and then for these are going, oop. Sometimes I'll hit H instead of G because they're right next to each other. And G is the move tool, and H just hides stuff. So sometimes, instead of moving something around, it just disappears. That's fine. Oh, and honestly, since I'm doing resizing, let's scale both of these up together. Okay, and then position that. Oh, it would be... okay, see, I need to add... I didn't add quite enough blue there. Although, a little white stripe could be cute. I don't know. We'll see. I'm open to making mistakes that end up being kind of cool, actually. Okay, so what do we do? Just kind of nudge this here. Look at that. Hi.
Hi. Just checking in. How's it going?
Good. I got a Game Boy jacket.
You got a Game Boy jacket.
I got a-
cool.
I got a Game
It's
Boy
like
jacket.
It's like a fucking Game Boy.
It's like a fucking Game Boy.
You did it.
I did it.
Hell yeah.
It needs a little bit more blue up here, but I did it.
You
Fucking did
you
it.
absolute monster. Hell yeah. But
Aw, you're sweet. Those buttons make me want to hold him and use him like a gamepad. Good.
he's kind of posed like he's being held.
Yeah, I think, God, if I could like 3D print him.
That would be cool.
For some reason, I just want to chuck him at the wall. What's wrong with me?
Soak him in milk.
Yeah, soak him in milk and slap him against the wall. Okay, so popping back into Clip Studio real quick. Literally for just a second, but I keep doing that and then hiding from you guys, so let me just... There we go. It's pretty easy to switch it. Okay, so I want to get just like this much. I think that's all I really need is this much more blue. And I hope that I don't have to adjust the hair again, but if I do, so be it. Do some Street Fighter combos on his tummy. Yeah! Maybe I should, while I'm at it, I don't know. I don't know if they need like an outline. Let me take a look again. I think I'll just leave it like that for now. Oh, but if I put them up higher, then I could put the weird little speaker grate on the jacket pocket. That could be interesting. Oh, you know what? And then this opens me up to possibilities. Hold on. I said I was going back into Clip Studio. I did. So here, let me just push this update. And then we'll get back into Blender so that way I can visualize with you. Did it work? I think it worked. And I think my music stopped. Shit. Okay, now this is just a full album. This is still Henry Home Suite, by the way. Morning Mayan. Cool. Oh, I like that album art. Chiptune never died. That's what I'm learning. Chiptune is alive and well. Just, it wasn't in my neck of the woods, but these UK boys, they're going hard. Anyway, what was I about to do? I was about to take us back to Blender. Cheeto dust fingerprints on the backside. See, it's not a hoodie. Otherwise, I love that idea. I do want to make him like a hoodie or a hat someday as like an alternate outfit. I want him to have fashions. Here we go. We're back. We're so back. The brain blast I had though is it opens us up to like, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Sukajan? Like because it's like one of those bomber jackets, right? It could have some kind of fancy like pixel embroidery. Which would literally just be big pixel art on the back, but you can pretend it's embroidery. It's low poly, so there's not going to be like a crazy amount of detail, but I do like power indicator light would be cool though. Yeah, I like that idea. Let me take a look at the Game Boy again. That's oh, that's up on the screen. Yeah, I don't know where to put like a screen element. Like if he was a different type, like if he was like a robot or an android or something, or like a even like a proto-gen or something. This would be an interesting idea for like a different character. I feel like for like a screen face, like a BMO. It's basically BMO. Fuck, I've reinvented BMO. Shit. Off-brand Pikachu, hell yeah. I'll take a fat Pikachu and make it wider. Legally distinct fat Pikachu. Jasper, what? He's still in a mood. I have to mess with him. Hold on. I gotta touch this cat. Oh, now you look normal. No, come up here. I know you have a freaking... Yeah! Okay. That's enough of that. Snuffbeachu! Wait! Yeah! Snail Puppy! Like a... Oh, I literally have pixel art Snail Puppy, too. I have the one that I made for the subscription badges. Hang on, let me... This is crazy. Hold up. where can I find this is the question. I don't remember when I made it or where I saved it. I'm very organized. I love that idea. I have that one that I made, and then I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Young Cactus is still in the Discord server, but they had made some fan art of Snail Puppy way back when that they do pixel art, and if I could get into contact with them, maybe see if that might be... Well, I mean, I should probably just use the one that I made, but I remember really liking the one that they had made. So I'll have to poke around after stream later and see where I've got either of these saved. I wouldn't want to just use somebody else's artwork without them clearing it with them and probably tossing them a little bit of money. I don't know. I could just make new pixel art specifically for this, but I am lazy. I want to make polygons, not pixels. The pixels are just incidental. Anyway. He's going fucking insano style. Anyway, I like that idea. Thank you. I'm stealing it. Okay. Right, I gotta update the image, and yes, but no, hold on. What? How did that move? Well, no matter. I'll just scoot that back up, and oh, it's beautiful. Yes. Okay. Oh, the only thing is it doesn't line up. It doesn't line up perfectly anymore with those, but that's fine, because you know what? I can just scoot all of these up. And then it's not a problem, because it'd probably be easier to do this than it would be to fix these two. Here we go. All right, yeah, and honestly, I feel like the crisp edge works a little better. Okay, the only thing is, there's not a whole lot of distinction about like where the shirt begins. I think I want to change the color of the shirt. And I think I want to like have a little like a collar. Would that be too much detail? I don't know. But like have it like a, I don't know if he's a V-neck or a crew neck kind of guy. Oh, and I also have a little choker in the concept art that I have not given him yet. I think I got hung up thinking about it earlier because like it's supposed to be a white choker, but his neck is in shadow, and all of the shadows I have on white things are these darker blue, so that would necessitate it being a blue choker, and then my head explode. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think I just need to do it and try it and see what works. That's what I've been doing so far. Okay. So let's go to edit mode. No, object mode. Go to, hey, what time is it? Oh, it's 3:28. When is... Okay. I'm going to be wrapping up in about half an hour. So I'm gonna try to make this time count. I can't believe it's almost been 3 hours. It's like 2 hours and 49 minutes so far of streaming. It does not feel like that. Yo, Coelacanth, welcome back. We're still going. We got about 30 minutes of stream left before I've got other engagements, but we got a design on the jacket, and we got the hair like 90% of the way there. There's like a little bit of work left to be done, but he's coming together. And then once I have all the textures figured out... Oh yeah, I still need to fix the pants actually, or shorts. But I actually, there's an error here. This is the shorts texture, and to be fair, most of it is like covered, but I wanted there to be like a hem on the bottom, and I just didn't put it there. I kind of forgot, so I'll do that at some point. I'm open to the idea of giving him like tattoos, and then eventually I'd like to give him like different hands that have some fingers, some like they're just funny diamonds right now, or like more like a funny pentagon. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the dark blue is the only other place is on the top of his head and on like the eyes. So yeah, I agree. I think we could find a place somewhere. I mean, maybe, hell, maybe I could give the... I did want a new color for the shirt. Let me see what that looks like. I think I tried that earlier, like earlier on in the process, and I didn't love how it looked, but I've changed some things since. So let's see, where does that live? Where do we go? Over here. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I fuck with that. Give some higher contrast. I can squint and make it out. I'm pretty attached to how I have the cuffs of the jacket so far, but maybe I can give him some fingerless gloves. Something to think about. Let's see. What else? If I can find like an interesting way of doing like a low poly chain, I'd love to give him like a chain wallet or something. I mean, what is a chain but a series of rectangles? Am I right? But I'm not completely sure how I would go about modeling that. And I'm especially not sure about how I would animate. Like, I feel like that would necessitate some extra thought into like the physics of it swinging about. We'll see. The buttons look so cool. Thank you! Thank you. Yeah, I had a little bit of a brain blast there. Definitely like... Oh! Ooh, okay. I just had another thought. Hold on, let me look at this again. Maybe having like designs on the side of the shoes slash boots, whatever. I wanted them to be boots originally, but they're just like lacking fucking any definition right now, so I'm open to other ideas, but like sticking like a select and start button on the sides of them. Just a thought, I don't know. Pretty much all of the work left to be done for the texturing though, except for applying it, is to be done in Clip Studio, so there's actually not a whole lot that I can do in Blender with him right now. But I like to turn him around. I like to get a good look. Like constantly rotating the like viewfinder here and making sure I'm not stuck looking at like the same angle for too long really helps me like conceptualize. I don't know. Stream keeps freezing. No! Okay, yeah, if I'm gonna make the best use of my time right now, I think it's gonna be in Clip Studio. So let's swap over. Let's swap over real quick. Let's get... Oh, actually, real quick, I wanted to see... That's right, for the boots, I did want to see about exporting the UV information so I can tell exactly like where I need to be drawing this stuff, because I'm kind of flying blind. Is there an option for such a thing? So much guy progress. Oh yeah. We're progressing this guy. If I'm lucky and the rigging and animating and figuring out the software side of things, I really hope I don't have to use Unity. I can't imagine every 3D VTuber uses Unity for their models. I just don't see that happening. I think it's just game dev people who use Unity. Which is like awesome. You like use the tools you know, but I do not know Unity very well yet. So I'd love for that not to be an extra step, but we'll see. I'll do whatever works best. But if I'm lucky and all of that doesn't take too long, like maybe this weekend I'll be able to bust him out. I don't know. Animating could take a while. Animating could easily take a couple days, and I have other things I do need to work on, and I've kind of been neglecting them in favor of doing this for 3 days, so I do want to get back to the Pokemon Nuzlocke at some point. I just need to make the assets for it. How to rig and animate my silly guy. Yeah, basically. Okay. Doing a little... Speaking of Google, doing a little search. I don't Google anymore, I DuckDuckGo. Occasionally, if DuckDuckGo doesn't give me any good results, I'll be like, alright, and I'll go back to Google for specific queries, but most of the time, you know, I'm doing my best to de-Googlify my life. I don't fuck with them anymore, they're evil. They've been evil, I don't know. It was just too convenient, because I had so many things hooked up to my Gmail. Proton Mail, you can get a free account. It looks and works like almost identically to Gmail, so if you want to jump ship too, check out Proton Mail. They give a shit about privacy and not being evil. Okay, what was I searching? I was searching export UV image blender? Okay, this is a recommended search, so let's... Extracting a UV layout. Okay, let's go. Extract a UV layout to PNG. Okay, image editor, header, UVs, export UV layout. Well, that's for an old version of Blender. Maybe there's a newer... Okay, fuck yeah, there's an add-on for this. I just need to... I keep swapping back and forth. Hold on, let me go back to Blender. Yeah, they changed it to do the right thing, but that's so much more subjective. I mean, okay, good and evil are... I'm not gonna get too deep into this, but good and evil are also subjective, but like... The fact that they dropped that as their motto, they're like, yeah, our business plan involves evil shit now, so sorry. Anyway, here's Blender. Let me see if I can get this add-on figured out. Let's go preferences, let's go add-ons, let's go UV layout. Yes, okay, that's already enabled. So, okay, I can skip that step. And how do I use it? Okay, I'm gonna select the faces I want. Select the faces of evil. There's technically... If I hide the leg, you can see this extra little bit of the boot that goes up. I want one side, the front and the back, because the other side can be identical. I just want these, and the top and bottom doesn't really matter either. Those are just black. Anyway, bring back the legs. And okay. What do I do once I've selected them? Under export UV layout. Wait, what? might be too sleepy to figure this out. Hold up. Okay. Need to open an image? Hang on. New? I feel like a grandpa right now. Hold up. Open. Image open. Okay. And then... I mean, I already have this open, but... Well, hang on. Let me arrange these a little bit neater, actually, because I think I understand what's going on. I need to... I think scale this down or just move it over. No, that's still overlapping. You know what? I don't care. I can reuse stuff from the front and the side on the back, so this is what I need. Let me try to get this lined up. Okay, good enough. Okay, and then UV what? Export UV layout. Okay. Well, I should have just looked at that menu. I would have seen this. Well, okay, I figured it out. Foot.png, let's fucking go. I'm not gonna save it there though. I'm gonna save it under R 2025. Here we go. Okay, let's see what that gave us. It sure is just the foot UV. Here, let's switch back to... Why am I so yawny? Oh yeah, I've been awake for a really long time. Okay. Bye, Shami. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, I think I'll wrap it up after I get this foot thing in here. Hold up. Where... There we go. Now you can see this is the image that it produced for us, which is exactly what I need, honestly, because now I can... Okay. It's already aligned with the image here. So yeah, copy paste that onto here. Boom. So now I know exactly where I need to draw, and I can do that. No problem. So I guess I probably want to stick some laces on there, or maybe I should make it look like Velcro. I feel like the vibe, I mean, okay, that would be like a sneaker thing if it was Velcro. So yeah, probably shoelaces since we're going for boots. I feel like part of the vibe I'm going for with this character is like Y2K retro, which is kind of strange to me to think about Y2K being retro, but it's like, okay, you look at what fucking video game consoles were even out in the year 2000? Like Xbox wasn't out yet. You had like Nintendo 64, Sega Dreamcast? I'm not familiar at all with Sega consoles. I've never had one. I've never played any Sega games natively on them. My older cousins had some, but I wasn't allowed to play them because I was a baby. Wish you had the Gleep Glorp paragraph. What is the Gleep Glorp paragraph? PS2 and Dreamcast were out. Okay, I got it. It was the Dreamcast. I couldn't remember if Saturn or Dreamcast was the later one. GameCube and Xbox were 2001. Yeah, they came out just a little bit later once we were already like firmly in the early aughts. That really defined the next like 10 years of gaming. Oh, okay, I remember that now. Well, if you find it, hold on to it, and then when the Snail Puppy TTS comes back, you can fire that off. Holy fuck, I can't stop yawning. This is bad. Like, I can't draw when I'm yawning. It makes me close my eyes and shit. You know what? There's gotta be a better way. I have a theory. A game theory. Okay, so if I take... Is 2 big enough? Nah, we want... Let's go 4. It skipped 4. Here we go. Okay. So I will make it this color, but then I'll give it a border of, I don't know, say 2 pixels, no anti-aliasing. I'm anti-aliasing. Okay, we need that to not be white. Although, oh, there's no black. There's no black on this model. This, oh, well, okay. If we're not counting the bottom of the foot, there's no black on this model, so I actually don't want... Oh, this is an interesting conundrum. I can see why I put off doing the boots, then. Just gotta do it and try it and see if it works. Okay, you know what? Lighter outline then. Let's go... pink? Question mark? Oh my god, this song goes crazy. That's not the shade of pink that I wanted. Hold up. That's not the shade of pink I wanted either. What the fuck is going on? Can I, like, please get... Well, that's not what I wanted to do either. Technology is fighting me right now. Did something happen to Snuppy? Snuppy is fine. Snuppy's taking a nap because the bot that I use for the TTS redeem, Twitch is like killing the API that it uses. Like, not permanently, not yet, but they are going to be disabling it like sometime later this year. And so to like, as a warning shot, I guess, to developers who are using the old API, because there is a new one. They just need to work on their shit to switch it. Basically, yeah, Twitch killed Snail Puppy, but he'll get better. It's fine. Game Boy Color 98? Yeah, wow. That tracks, though. That was technically my first console. I I had an original Game Boy. I don't remember when that came out. Oh, you said... Oh, GBA in '01. Wow. Yeah. Basically. Like, it's not a fatal wound. He'll get better. And I'm hoping that the developer, like, fixes their shit ASAP too. What was I saying? Right. Something about snail puppy. Here, I'm gonna switch the UV to multiply so I get the actual color there, and then I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take, damn, the song goes crazy. I love it. I'm gonna disable the grid. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. And maybe 4 pixels wide is too much, actually. I think I want to take it down to 2. And maybe the outline to 1. That is interesting. Well, okay, instead of pixel brush, what if I just use the straight line tool? Yeah, I think that's gonna give us the best effect. I had that's right, I was talking about Game Boys. I had an original Game Boy. It belonged to my sibling, but then he got like a PlayStation, so I got to play Game Boy. And then I don't think I understood things because I remember by the time this happened, I got a Game Boy Color, but I had a friend who lived next door to me, not like next door, but like 2 or 3 houses down as a kid, and her family, like, after only living there for like 2 or 3 years, decided we're moving to Kentucky, bye. And I was like, I need to do something, and so I gave her my Game Boy because I don't know, I figured it was like my favorite thing, right? And so I was like, we'll still be friends if you have my thing that I like. I don't know. This is like, I was a child. It was like 2001 or something. And I never saw her or talked to her again, but she had my Game Boy. I kind of wish I'd kept it, but I guess it was a nice gesture. I don't know. Would have been awesome if I could have had my friend and my Game Boy, you know? Instead, I had neither. Not to get sad. Not to get sad in chat, but... No, you know what? We did talk again, because I remember she added me on either MySpace or Facebook. And that's when I found out she became like Mormon or something, and then I was like, oh, I'm gay. Or something, I don't know. At the time, I was... This was when I think I was in high school and was like figuring shit out, but... So that's an even worse ending, actually, so I'm just gonna pretend we never spoke again. I hope she's better now, though. Anyway, I think I'm just about out of time, but we're making progress. There's only a little bit left to do. So, here's what. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna probably keep working on this until I pass out, and then wherever it ends up tonight, or just in general. Okay, I'm gonna give you updates in the Discord is what I want to say. There will be more updates today, however far I get, and then you can keep following my journey as I rig it and get the animations working, because I'm gonna need to look at more tutorials for that stuff, so I'm not gonna be doing it on stream, probably. But so far, so good. Let's take one last good look at our boy. Let's take another look at our gamer boy, our Game Boy. Where is he? Here we go. It's kind of sweet though. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I know how that sounded. There are no hard feelings there. Like, I don't know if the gravity of the whatever I was trying to convey is like a 8-year-old or however old I was. I don't know if that like came through, but I don't know. Here he is. That's a guy. I really like just getting like real close. I can't wait to... One thing that I prepared for this stream that I didn't really get to was the different face sprites for different expressions and stuff. And I'm excited to get to that. But that'll be a later thing. I can do that on stream. I could probably do that tomorrow. I gotta do another sticker stream at some point though this week before Sunday. I owe y'all a sticker stream. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching me put this elf in a blender. Rotate him around over and over and over again. Oh my god, he's too powerful. He's truly become bat-like. He's hanging from the ceiling now. Alright, I'm tired. I need to go do something else for a little bit. So... let's see, is there somebody I can raid? I haven't done a raid in a while. Who should we raid? Let me take a look at Twitch. Germa is live. Okay. Oh, Mira is live. Win TM is live. Oh, maybe I can raid back. I think Win raided me before. What are they doing? What the? My music stopped. Oh, that's fine. Whoa, it wants me to knock? What is this? This must be a new Twitch feature. I don't know about this. Dark and Darker or just chatting? What's the vibe? I don't know. I'll raid Win TM as a little get back. Anyway, thanks for sticking around, chat. I'll see you. Maybe tomorrow. If not, then probably Wednesday.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June.
See you later. Bye.